Let's get right to Alexandra Field. She's live on the ground for us in Cincinnati. Alexandra.
Good morning, Allison. The FBI swarmed arresting Christopher Lee Cornell in the parking lot of this gun shop just 2 miles from his house after they say he purchased 2 weapons. Authorities had been monitoring him online for months, but they say they stepped in to make their move when his alleged plot got closer to its final or later stages.
An Ohio man now in custody for allegedly plotting an ISIS-inspired attack at the U.S. Capitol. Officials say Christopher Lee Cornell was planning to detonate pipe bombs around the building and then shoot people as they fled. The 20-year-old came to the FBI's attention several months ago for alarming social media posts talking about violent jihad. In an undercover operation, the FBI says Cornell told an informant he had contacts overseas, that he had aligned himself with ISIS and believed lawmakers were his enemy. A criminal complaint says Cornell did not think he would receive authorization to conduct a terrorist attack in the United States, but wanted to wage jihad on his own, writing, "I believe we should meet up and make our own group in alliance with the Islamic State here and plan operations ourselves." He researched the targeted government buildings and the construction of pipe bombs. Wednesday, Cornell purchased 2 M15s and 600 rounds of ammunition from this gun store in Cincinnati before FBI agents arrested him in the parking lot. WKRC obtained this image of his arrest from a customer inside a nearby store. The gun store owner, who'd been cooperating with authorities, described Cornell's demeanor.
There wasn't really anything about him that would have suggested he was involved in something like this.
His parents devastated and in shock.
I'm just heartbroken. Just want to give him a big hug and bring him home. Because he ain't out to hurt nobody.
He may have lost his way somewhere in there, but I believe he was really vulnerable, and I believe he was coerced in a lot of ways.
John Cornell says that his son recently took up an interest in Islam, but had never mentioned ISIS.
He explained the peaceful side of Islam to me, and he never showed any signs of any kind of violence or anything. I mean, quiet, shy, good kid.
The informant in this case had flagged Cornell for the authorities back in the fall, noting some Twitter activity. The informant in this case, somebody who is working to improve his own legal standing. Cornell will head to court tomorrow for a detention hearing. He'll be back in court next week for a pretrial hearing. Chris?